Hello folks. So in this video I want to talk about cockroaches. So I wanted to talk about my general experience with cockroaches and from where I was to where I am now. So long ago when I used to see cockroaches I used to be scared. I used to be disgusted especially than scared. And if it actually crawled on me and all I'll be scared. Let's say it crawled on my legs or it fell from some wall to my hand or like my legs and all, and it'll be disgusting. And uh, at some point I also started to hit it, like hit it with some say paper, hit it with some say my chappals, shoes and all. Later, I think, especially recently, when I moved out from my house to a hostel, I've been noticing a lot of cockroaches here. I think it's mostly because of the food wastage problem in my hostel. A lot of food gets wasted, and I think cockroaches come because of all the waste that is there. And they probably lay a lot of eggs, and all those eggs become cockroaches, and then it's just like an ongoing cycle. It's hard to kill all the cockroaches, but I notice a lot of cockroaches, small and big, in my hostel and also when I'm on the roads now. Initially, it was very disgusting and annoying and all that. At some point, of course, I started hitting a lot of them with my say. I used to get a paper and try to hit it with my take a paper and press it or like kill it off. But if it's on the wall, take a paper and just hit it on the wall and kill it off. And then if it's on the, let's say, ground, I used to just use my legs, or actually I was using my slippers always, slippers or shoes. And at some point, if it was on the wall, I used to use my slippers at times on the wall and all, and it'll make the wall dirty. It was annoying. Then I was like, okay, let's not use slippers on the walls and all. And uh, Then slowly I started getting annoyed in cases where I couldn't kill the cockroach. Actually, initially I never killed it. Later I started killing it. I got annoyed. I was like, no, I'm just gonna get rid of this cockroach. And so I went from getting disgusted and annoyed to just killing it off and just moving on, trying to move on. And later, there were circumstances where I was like, let's say, I'm brushing and suddenly I notice a cockroach, and I don't have any paper or say slipper or shoe, whatever, right? And I can't hit it. It's on the wall also, and it's on a tile though, so you can use slippers if you want on the tile. It won't get dirty. Like you can just put water and it'll go off, unlike a wall, painted wall and all. At some point, what I started doing was, so initially what I would do was like say brush and just move on. Later, what I did, I went and got a paper and hit it or whatever with the paper. At some point, I started hitting it with my bare hands. Okay, so I went from being scared and disgusted to hitting it with my bare hands. I started hitting it and then started just washing my hand. And slowly I went from that to also hitting it with my bare legs. And then slowly I went on to actually even catch cockroaches with my fingers and not just hit it with my palm. Catch cockroaches and then squeeze it off. But it's not easy to catch one, but because they keep running around, especially when you find them and you like, it knows that you're gonna hit it because you're just moving and making like a what do you say, you're making some movement, and if it recognizes it, and or if it recognizes that there is some other entity that's trying to kill it, senses it, and it's like running around. So over time I've learned how to kill properly a cockroach. For example, like be patient and like quickly just do it. A lot of times I've missed it and I get really annoyed. And I think I'm glad that killing cockroaches is not illegal. There's no law preventing you from killing cockroaches, because I love killing cockroaches. and yeah, I mean, also come a long way from just being scared or disgusted by cockroaches to hitting it with my bare hands and like also catching it and like squeezing it off. Some things I've learned, you just don't have to worry too much and you can easily just tackle problems in your way. I still face some difficulty sometimes, like killing cockroaches when, for example, the cockroach is on some, say, wash basin, and like I don't want to actually go ahead and like hit it with my hand because the wash basin will have probably many, bacteria, whatever. I think I'll probably go past that also. Let's see. And what else? And I've noticed that killing cockroaches, I've noticed that their blood is white, and I love to squeeze them off completely and like almost do a biopsy of them, like with just washing them off and then seeing their different parts just like that. And yeah, I mean, it's been great killing cockroaches, and I'm glad it's not illegal. And I love killing cockroaches. Yeah. Interesting fact: there are companies named after cockroaches, not just pest companies. For example, there's a software company called Cockroach Labs, and they create a database. They create databases. Basically, they create a database called Cockroach, and they run it as a service. Also, they host it as a service called database as a service. So, and Cockroach TV, Cockroach Cloud, and all. So, yeah. In case I end up applying there, I think it'll be funny if I tell them about how I love killing cockroaches. And their idea is they named their company and their database as cockroach, especially their database as cockroach because it's really hard to kill a cockroach. And yep, I'm guessing there are more companies named cockroach. Anyways, that's all I had in this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.